Welcome to Healthy Life. They call me Ferdinand, the bringer of balance, leader of many disciplines, and your instructor of Healthy Life, the 16-week whole health course where we go over how to heal from any disease and we get an understanding of the intimate connection between the spirit, the mind, and the body for whole health. So today's module is module 2. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen, and we're going to be focused on fasting today. Fasting is one of the ways to whole health that I truly love. Let me make this a little bit bigger for everybody. All right. Absolutely love fasting and all of the benefits. We're going to go deep into the benefits of fasting. So I hope y'all are ready to go. Grab your water, grab whatever you need, and we're going to dive right in. All right. So let's go ahead and start with our affirmation. All right. I am the creator of my life. I am healed. I am thankful for my body's biological processes working in full alignment with my spirit and mind. I love the challenges of life that help keep my holy trinity in consistent balance. My superconscious mind is relaxed. My subconscious mind is relaxed. My conscious mind is relaxed. My spirit is relaxed. My mind is relaxed. My body is relaxed. My brain is relaxed. My nervous system is relaxed. My endocrine system is relaxed. My circulation system is relaxed. My skeletal system is relaxed. My immune system is relaxed. The healing intelligence of my spirit, mind, and body is made manifest in every atom of my being. I activate the knowledge of the ancients. Open my Akashic record for all of the multiverse to see in a blinding ray of love and compassion. I activate my power within. I activate my awareness of the crystalline grid's infinite capacity and capabilities. I activate and accept the knowledge access. I experience and reflect. I manifest wisdom of the all that I am. That affirmation right there is going to work on you. It's going to pull some things out of you. It's going to help a JUCO take place to draw out from within. All right, so like I was telling y'all, we're talking about fasting today. All right, what are the benefits of fasting? How does fasting help in this journey? Fasting is the key. Fasting unlocks so many doors within us. It boosts stem cell growth. Fasting creates reductions in cancerous growths. Fasting boosts gut health. Fasting helps with so many different issues. Fasting helps us to burn fat in a healthy way, because once we get past a certain point in the fasting process, now what we have is ketosis that takes place. And we're going to talk about all of this today. All right. So before we do, I'd like to give a big shout out to Root Tribes. Right, thank you very much, Root Tribes, for sponsoring this class, and for everyone out there. Root Tribes is a holistic health company that puts out herbal products to help you heal yourself. Right, and no matter what disease or different type of issue that you may be suffering from or you may be managing, Root Tribes has a solution for it. And all of the products of Root Tribes come from the earth. They have no toxicity whatsoever. We're talking about a completely natural product here. And this is what we need. We need more natural products that we are consuming and reduction in the products that aren't serving. So let's go into that right now. Let's get on over to our class, our starting point. Let's make this even bigger for everybody. All right, so when it comes down to fasting, one of the things that we really got to think about is if we are mineral deficient or not. Because when you start that process of fasting, you want to have a certain amount of minerals already in your body that you've been consuming from your diet. You need to have a certain amount of sunlight to help you to properly create vitamin D as well, right? All of this kind of it goes together. If you don't have these and you go ahead and you do maybe a prolonged fast, you will more than likely get sick, or you might have some type of additional pains that you're trying to deal with, right? Because let's say that your body was made out of Legos, right? If your body's made out of Legos and you replace, these Legos that's got to be replenished on a consistent basis, you replace them with graham crackers, you're probably going to have some problems. Okay. So this is what's happening during that fasting portion. All that's not serving is getting kicked out. Okay. And if you don't have the proper building blocks already in there, now you got those issues, right? So the primer, before I take any of my clients down the whole health path, I take them down a pathway of the primer first. So go ahead and eat raw, eat foods that are whole, right? For 10 days. It could be longer, but a minimum 10 days. And that should help a person have, the proper amount of vitamins and minerals and things of that nature that they need in their body to help them be strong in the midst of a fast. Okay. So make sure everybody out there, if you're going on this journey, which we all going on this journey. So you're going on this journey, make sure you got the primer first. Okay. Now, let's go to the intermittent fasting. All right. So intermittent fasting is what you could do, let's say, on a daily basis. Prolonged fasting will be a periodic thing. You wouldn't do those every day, every week, or you might not even do them every month. You might do them more sporadic. It just depends on you, right, and what works best for your health. But the intermittent fasting is more of like a daily thing, right? And everybody could do intermittent fasting every single day, which is what I recommend. Okay. 12 hours into an intermittent fast, or 12 hours into a fast period, you're going to have a growth hormone spike, and it's going to maintain itself through that fast. Well, it's a lot of the times I'll take a client down the path of fasting, and the client will be like, all right, I'm kind of worried about losing muscle. I'm kind of worried about losing size in certain areas of the body, right? Well, you don't really got to worry about that. The body has its natural equilibrium, and it's going to have your cells in movement in the direction that they're supposed to go during a fast. You're going to be reshaped into what you are supposed to be during a fast, right? So 18 hours off, 6 hours on. Now, this isn't the only type of intermittent fast, but let's just say that this is the most popular one. Okay. So when we say 6 hours on, just understand that what we're talking about is 6 hour window of being able to eat, not necessarily eating consistently for 6 hours, right? So 18 hours, no food. All right. So how this would look is on a 24-hour day, you might get up in the AM at 6 or 7 a.m. and then you eat your first meal sometime between 12 and 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is the cutoff time, right? And then you're drinking water all the rest of the time. Okay. And this intermittent fasting will activate growth hormone and it will activate autophagy. Okay. So autophagy is very, very special. If you like to minimize your wrinkles, if you like to get some consistent color in your skin, if you like your skin to glow, right? Autophagy is what you need. Okay, it's going to clean up those old damaged cells. It's going to recycle them. It's going to renew tissue, right? So I recommend autophagy on a daily basis. It's challenging on a daily basis to put yourself in a position where you don't eat until noon. You know, some days you might want to go to a company breakfast or something like that. But I do recommend that that you give it a try on a daily basis. You know, it takes a lot of self-discipline, but it also will slow down how quickly you age. And that's one of those things that a lot of people will like. They like to have anti-aging. And within the prolonged fasting, we're going to go over the anti-aging portion, right? Well, autophagy, before we move on to the prolonged fasting. Autophagy cleans out the microbes, fungus, mold, and yeast. It does more than just clean up old damaged proteins. It cleans up the body, period. So this is what helps us to not age so quickly. Many of us are aging and seeing 70 years. Some are seeing 60 or 50. Some are seeing 40. There's others who might go a little bit longer. They might see 80. We all should be seeing 130, 150, 200 or 300 years. And this comes through the process of purity in application, in repetition, in consistency, right? So we're going to focus on that. Everybody out there who's listening, let's go ahead and move forward on the intermittent fasting. Let's go ahead and make that a journey that we walk hand in hand on. All right. Now, prolonged fasting. Like I was saying before, we want that to be periodic. Okay. Because you got to make sure that you're getting the proper minerals and nutrients in your body. So we're gonna make sure that this is every now and again. Now, if it's 24-hour fast, you might do that once a week. Maybe it's just up to you. Maybe you do it once a month. Maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. You know, but it still in a way will be periodic. Intermittent fasting will probably be the only one that we would do daily. 24 hours into a fast, into a periodic fast, we got an inflammation decrease. All right. So this is pain, soft bones, different areas of the body that's experiencing some type of discomfort. It is more than likely inflammation. Okay. Now, at the same time, 24 hours into a fast, the body starts to consume fat stores. Okay. Ketones, ketosis. And this is where the liver is depleted of the glycogen or your emergency nutrient storage. Okay, so this is a great thing when you go through ketosis because the brain loves ketosis, and this is where the body is eating the fat stores. Many people, they want to get rid of fat that's on the body. One of the best ways to do it is to fast. I would say the best way to do it is to fast and even to add exercise at the same time, right? So you're not just doing one, you might be doing both. Most people might only do one, but if you do both, you're going to get some great results. Now, 24 hours into a fast, we also have gut healing, stem cell growth. These are cells that can be used interchangeably throughout the body. And they're getting instructions, boom, they're going and taking care of things, right? So that flexibility is better for those cells during the fast. And this brings me to sacrifice, because that's what a fast is at the end of the day. It's massive sacrifice. So when we take that sacrifice serious, we go to a whole nother level with it. Say, all right, I'm gonna not eat. I'm gonna not drink anything that's got any kind of nutrients in it. I'm only drinking water. I'm going to I'm going to turn my phone over. I'm going to turn the ringer on. So I'll turn it over if somebody calls me. If I hear the ringer, other than that, I'm not touching it. TV goes off. Computer, I'm not touching it unless I'm doing some work. I'm going to spend as much time as possible out in nature. Special kind of results that happen from that, right? But this is all sacrifice. It's all a fast. When we talk about sacrificing nutrition during the fast, we also need to think about what we are consuming through the eyes, through the nose, through the mouth, through the ears, through the secretions of the skin, and through what we sense with the third eye. We want to create an alignment here, okay? Spirit, mind, body. For those in other disciplines, higher, lower. There's multiple realms and dimensions to this. It's an infinite amount. Okay. So the more realms and dimensions we can get in alignment, oh, we've created balance. This is what the human body is always searching for. The scientists might call it equilibrium, right? But at the end of the day, all it is a certain level of balance. That's the key to the entire universe. So let's move further. So we got heart health increase during a 24-hour fast, brain health increase, BDNF spike, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Well, you're talking about cognitive speed, going through the roof, going to the moon, going past Saturn and to Galaxy 3567F. Yes, cognitive speed spikes thousands of percent during a 24-hour or longer fast. So your ability to think, your ability to rewire the brain, to heal the brain, this takes place at its highest clip during a fast. This is the body's natural innate process of being able to heal itself. Okay. So during this process is also releasing toxins. The more toxins that it's releasing while the 20 we didn't got past the 24-hour period, that BDNF is just doing some special things, right? So if you want your cognitive ability to be through the roof, you want your intellectual abilities to be through the roof. You want that book that's been hard to read, you want that to be easy now. You want that book that was like some super high science, and you want it to be like Dr. Seuss reading. Well, this is what you need to do fast. Body, during a 24-hour fast, more energy is created. And obviously we talked a little bit about the fat stores, ketosis. So 48 hours, building up antioxidant reserves, keeping the balance, anti-aging. Listen, I've taken people down this path and they were shocked at what they saw in the mirror. One of my homies, he told me, he said, "Yeah, man, I did the fast, man. I just wanted to try it, see what happened." So he did a 3-day fast. This guy told me, he said, "Listen, man, my eyesight was clearer. I was able to see the colors more clearer." This means that this man had to have cleaned out the ducts, cleaned out the veins that are sending blood to his eyeballs, and cleaned out his eyeballs. This is special. This is something that if you go to the local hospital, to have that same ability take place, there might be some type of surgery that has to happen, or maybe there's some type of toxic medicine that you have to use that creates a problem somewhere else in the body while it's getting you the desired results in another part of the body. Well, this isn't the type of successes that we are interested in whole health. In whole health, we aim to take care of whatever issue that we're dealing with while not creating any others, right? So this brings us back to the intracellular chelation that Dr. Sebi used to talk about all the time, where we're cleansing every cell and nourishing every cell simultaneously. So we are fixing problems while we're still nourishing every part of the body. So we're going to whole health versus us being healthy. Now, anti-aging and stem cell increase. The stem cell increase is so important. All right, we talked about it during the 24-hour period and thereafter, then even after the 48-hour period. So this is just continuing. The body's rewiring itself when we're talking about stem cell increase. As directions are being relayed from the brain down the spinal cord through the nervous system to all parts of the body. There are cells that's got to get these directions and do things. That stem cell increase activates a higher level of the cells being able to achieve this effectively. All right. So we got cancerous growth reductions. This is major. Listen, if you know anyone who's dealing with cancer and they like to end it, they like it to come to an end. If they're willing to walk on faith, it's time for them to start fasting. It's time for them to let go of the medicine, let go of the foods that aren't serving, that might just taste good, or we all eat them on holidays. No, it's time to let them go for good. And when let's allow the body's innate ability to help you heal, to heal you, right? Ferdinand's not able to heal you. And there's no doctor anywhere near you or on this planet that can heal you. Dr. Sebi couldn't heal you. Noble Drew Ali couldn't heal you. There's no doctor that's ever healed anyone. Every single human being heals themselves. You have the healing power within you. Okay. So if you want those cancerous growth reductions, you want those tumors to shrink, you want you to have the ability to not even come close to getting cancer yourself. Fasting is how you achieve that in a whole health fashion. Mitochondria boosts. Listen, if you want to sleep effectively, you got to have mitochondria that's healthy so that the pineal gland can activate the melatonin within it in the absence of light when you're about to go to sleep. You need as much mitochondria as you can get. Listen, fasting is the way. And there's so many more benefits once we get past 72 hours. We still get some of the same benefits we were getting from the 24-hour, from the 18-hour, from the 48-hour, and it just keeps going. Now, as I was saying before, we got to be very clear here. There's got to be a prolonged period if you're going past 3 days. Okay. So if you're going past 3 days, then maybe the next time that you fast is a month or 2 months, 3 months from then. Okay. But you could go to 7 days, 14 days. Our brother Jesus, he did 40 days according to the doctrines. And there are many other sages and yogis and masters who have done similar time frames or lesser time frames. Some may have done more than 40 days. Either way, the beauty of a fast is in that space of sacrifice, you get to face you. This is extremely significant, y'all. Like I'm gonna put me up here on the screen just for a second. You get to face you. It's very challenging to try to make changes in the way that you live and in your habits every day if you haven't healed from perspective on regress trauma. But see, in the middle of a fast, oh, you're forced to face yourself because you're going to get temptations. I've walked this path many times. I've taken people down this path many times. I understand exactly how this plays out for many people, pending how they show up to the table. Okay. But the reality of it is, if you follow through and you beat you in that boxing match, what you get on the other side is wealth. It's you becoming wealth. And what you're able to see in your reality as a result is the same. So let's go back for a second. Let's put this back on the stage. All right. So last time that we did our class on our first module, I made a mistake, and I want to make sure I clear that up. I didn't say the 6 keys of life effectively. All right. So we got water, sun, nutrition, sleep, exercise, and goals. Okay. All 6 of them are super important. Okay. The goals are super important because they're the glue, but the nutrition is super important because it makes up who you are. The water, same thing. The sunlight, the same thing. The sleep helps you to properly repair this carbon-based cybernetic machine. Okay. And the exercise helps you to keep it moving in the direction it's supposed to go in that golden ratio of movement. All right. Keeps your blood flow moving the way it's supposed to. Keeps you in a certain type of balance. Helps your mind understand that your journey is not over yet. You got more of this quest to do. So the movement helps you to trick your mind that you need to be in whole health. And it helps your mind to know that you're an athlete, or it helps your mind to know that uh, you're a carpenter, or you're a cook, or whatever it is that you serve as in your work every day. The exercise helps to shape what you put in to make of you. What you put in, 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 what you put in. All of this is nutrition. Your body is consuming it all. All right. So we talked about the affirmation, speak that aloud day and night. And then I'll also say the decrease in abstain list. I added a couple of things. So if we're fasting, we're going to be abstaining from medicine. So, this is a challenging one for most people, and I understand. I completely understand. But if you're going to step out on faith, you got to trust what you know to be true. Well, what you know to be true is what's going on outside, all that green stuff that's growing. What you know to be true is the wind blowing and the rain coming out of the sky. What you know to be true is those rivers that you drive past, and those lakes and those oceans. You got to trust what you know to be true: air, fire, earth, water. So that means you got to look at the earth and say, hey, earth, what you got for me that will help me with this issue that I'm dealing with? This thing that I've been using medicine for. What do you got for me? And then you get in the books. Maybe you hit me up. Yeah, hey, what do I do, man? I want to let go of this medicine, but I need some type of a replacement to kind of get me over the hump. No problem. Hit me up. I'll let you know. Let go of that medicine. If it came out of somebody's pharmacy that isn't a whole health pharmacy, they're not a group of people who take plants, dry them out, grind them down into a powder and put them into capsules, or make teas, make salves. If they're not doing that, if they're not doing it directly at that location by hand, or they've hired some people to do it by hand at that location, don't even buy it. That's not good for you. If you're going to have medicine, which isn't medicine, medicine is medicine, but holistic medicine is not medicine. Holistic medicine is food. I will say it again. Holistic medicine is food. Okay, so let go of the medicine. Eating multiple times a day, let that go. Okay, you don't need to eat multiple times a day unless you're having multiple bowel movements per day. If you're having multiple bowel movements per day, I understand. Maybe your body just metabolizes like crazy, so you feel like you need to eat a little bit more. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, but if you're not having multiple bowel movements per day, you shouldn't be eating multiple times per day. If you only have one bowel movement per day, you should only be eating one time per day. And even if you aren't having well, more than one bowel movement per day, I would recommend that you only eat one time per day, because your body only needs food one time a day. Sometimes for real, your body really doesn't need food every day. We could literally live a life where we only ate one meal every 2 days or every 3 days, and we would stay massively healthy, and we would live for a very, very long time. Our ancestors did this. All right. Anything considered toxic, the three white poisons: alcohol, juice, soda, flavored beverages, let this stuff go. Meat, let it go. Sitting for too long, let that go. You at work and you doing a bunch of typing? Listen, bring you one of them things from Amazon that raises up your computer or raises up your keyboard, and stand up and type. Or get up every, once or twice an hour and jump 5 times, 10 times, right? Maybe do 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups. Who knows what works best for you? Go outside and walk around the building, right? But don't sit for a very, very long time, because over time of sitting for a very, very long time, hips start having problems, bones start having problems, back starts having problems, right? So we can avoid these different issues by having some whole health practices, right? So movement is one of those whole health practices. All right. Well, I think that we have come to the end of our class. Actually, I'm sorry, we got homework. All right. So for homework, last class, yeah, I didn't check y'all's homework, but I hope y'all doing y'all homework. Last class, we had you chose one of the 6 keys of life and you increased exposure. So this class, we're going to choose the second key of life, right? Then whatever your next one is, you get to choose. You choose whichever one you want of the 6 keys of life, and you increase the exposure of it throughout the next week. Okay. And hopefully you're maintaining the first key of life that you increased exposure to, right? But we're just going to focus on one each week. If you focus on two, great. Next week you focus on three. Hey, listen, you above the curve. All right. So we're going to focus on one of the 6 keys, the second, whatever your second 6 key of life is, and increase exposure. On the second homework assignment, we're going to choose our second thing on the decrease abstain list, and we're going to minimize that to the point of eliminating it. Okay, this is very important, y'all. Really focus on eliminating, minimizing, and eliminating these things on the decrease or abstain list, because they are robbing you of energy. They're robbing you of who you are. They're robbing you of the wealth that you can become within, so that the wealth that is for you without, it falls boop, right in your lap. Well, how we achieve that is by letting go of the useless things. We let go of the things that aren't serving, and what's left is wealth. Okay. So this is homework. Make sure y'all do your homework. All right. If anybody's got any questions, if anybody's got anything they want to add, maybe there's something, article or something, or comment that can help me be a little bit better with this knowledge, listen, put it in the comments. All right. This is a journey where we're growing together. Okay. This is the healthy life, the 16-week whole health journey, right? The whole health quest. Okay. All right. We are focusing on making sure that skin is looking vibrant. We're focusing on making sure that cognitive ability is on the point. Okay. We want to be able to recall anything we want to remember. We want to be able to remember anything that we're reading, and we want to memorize it, or we want to synthesize it, right? No matter what it is that we desire to do, that's what this journey is about. If a person, maybe they want to earn a whole lot of money, right? Well, this is the journey to take if you want to earn a whole lot of money. That way you set your foundation properly first. See, many people go after money, and they might got a whole lot of smarts. They might be able to use systems. They might be able to do all these things. They might even be good at math. But if their foundation isn't right, eventually they boop, hit their head on a glass ceiling and fall down real hard. Not if you start your journey with the proper foundation. There's no glass ceiling with the proper foundation. So you could just jump and soar like Superman as far as you want through the cosmos. Okay. With finance, with anything else, doesn't matter what it is. The proper foundation gives you the ability to springboard into whatever it is your dreams could come up with. Okay. So that's our module 2 of healthy life. I'll go ahead and give our affirmation. I am the creator of my life. I am healed. I am thankful for my body's biological processes working in full alignment with my spirit and mind. I love the challenges of life that help keep my holy trinity in consistent balance. My superconscious mind is relaxed. My subconscious mind is relaxed. My conscious mind is relaxed. My spirit is relaxed. My mind is relaxed. My body is relaxed. My brain is relaxed. My nervous system is relaxed. My endocrine system is relaxed. My circulation system is relaxed. My skeletal system is relaxed. My immune system is relaxed. The healing intelligence of my spirit, mind, and body is made manifest in every atom of my being. I activate the knowledge of the ancients. Open my Akashic record for all of the multiverse to see in a blinding ray of love and compassion. I activate my power within. I activate my awareness of the crystalline grid's infinite capacity and capabilities. I activate and accept the knowledge accessed. I experience and reflect. I manifest wisdom of the all that I am. That affirmation is so powerful. I'm very thankful to be able to read it to everybody out there because, see, this message of love, this message of compassion and empathy, is going to touch the world. And as it touches the world, it's a talisman now. This message is a talisman. This message is one of the pieces that's going to help us heal our world, heal our families, heal ourselves, heal our women, heal our brothers, heal our children. We do it through suggestion, the law of suggestion. What we experience in repetition, we become. So if we're consistently experiencing love, authenticity, compassion, empathy, become something very special because you're consistently experiencing those things. The number one way to experience those things is for you to love yourself, for you to be authentic, for you to have compassion for you to have empathy for you. And as you transform within those, as you walk in life, everyone out there is experiencing you who has become authenticity, love, compassion, and empathy, maturity, accountability, responsibility, humility, and sacrifice. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see you on next week. We'll be on module 3, detoxification. That's a really important one, y'all. If anybody's having any kind of gut issues and you'd like to shrink your gut, you'd like to lose 10 to 15 pounds in a couple of weeks, and it be healthy, it be whole. Oh yeah, you want to be here for module 3 of Healthy Life, the 16-week whole health course. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all next week.